For a moment, imagine yourself in 2005. You're playing Halo Custom Edition on PC while you own a PS2, watching Cartoon Network's Tsunami Block and watching Spike TV. And with all that, your favorite shooter is Star Wars Battlefront 2 for the PS2. Hi, this is Osoweeb. I recently picked up Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection for the Switch. Personally, I bought the game the night before release, hoping that I would be able to play the game by midnight, although due to Nintendo's weird policy about games, I wasn't able to play the game until like 9 in the morning. But when I got the chance to play, I had a blast playing through it. The games in the collection are based on the Xbox versions, including editions like Jabba's Palace for Battlefront 1, Asajj Ventress, and Kid Fisto, both based on the 2003 Clone Wars microseries for Battlefront 2. Although Ventress has lightsaber nunchucks, which lightsaber nunchucks I don't believe are canon. Supposedly, the only appearance in the EU was with the Star Wars MMO Star Wars Galaxies. What I enjoy most is the privilege of being able to play these old games and not having to whip out my PS2 to play them. And I do also know that there's also PC versions of the games, although I've experienced playing them and I didn't have the best experience. And as I know for the Battlefront 2 game, they changed the menus and its appearance as compared to the console versions of the games. What's largely been getting a lot of attention are all the technical issues and the negative reviews on the. Personally, I don't really agree with most of the negative reviews and the negative attention on the game. I just noticed a whole bunch of small issues that I think overall like paint a picture on this game. First thing that comes to mind when I first booted the game, it was the accessibility options. The game has your typical options like Protopia, Trinitopia, Tridatopia. It largely just seems like causing the game to look visually jarring from the regular experience, especially as compared to other more contemporary games. There's also the issue of the video bitrate for the cutscenes that are presented in the game. I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, I should be expecting that the footage from the game are not the ones from, the original series, but are, updated scenes from the updated releases of the Star Wars films. But I'm surprised that there's an issue on playback and how they look so compressed, and it simply just bothers me. You pay $85 and you expected to get the full experience, not to mention other people's issues with individuals not being able to browse the server browser in the game made by Aspire. There's also really sudden pop-ins for the original Star Wars Battlefront, which, it's 2024. These are old games. Why do we have pop-ins? Overall, I've really enjoyed the collection. It's a fine collection of the most iconic Battlefront games from the 2000s, with some nice visual cleanups and the overall game worth the price. Aside from the current server issues going on, I'd say wait for a sale. Although at least it's cheaper than buying Star Wars Battlefront 1 and Star Wars Battlefront 2 for the PC, and at least it's a new game, so there's a flood of new players playing the game, and it's more accessible on more platforms. I enjoy the fact that I'm able to relive old memories and probably have a reason to say goodbye to my PS2, as the only thing that I play on it these days was Star Wars Battlefront. This has been Osoweeb, and I'll be signing out.